Hello and welcome back to Dan Plays. Not Save the Light, but Unleash the Light. What is happening? There's too much content, guys. Too much content. I can't keep track of all the Steven Universe things that are happening right now. I mean, Chris and I sort of like are right now in a be careful what you wish for scenario where we were filling the what seemed like never-ending hiatus with another podcast, Rewind Reviews, also on this channel, and now they're bringing back Steven Universe in the form of Steven Universe Future. We're gonna have 10 episodes before December is out. I don't know how we record that, but on top of that, of course, let's also give me a brand new game to play through. That's fun. So this is Unleash the Light. It is a Apple Arcade exclusive. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, unfortunate. A lot of people can't play this game, and a lot of people seem pretty mad. Making it exclusive to Apple devices is like Apple's bread and butter at the moment. A lot of devices, not all, but a lot of devices don't have access to Apple TV either for the same reason. Although apparently I've been corrected since the podcast we did on that apparently it is on Fire Sticks. Who knew? Anyway. So this game, is on the Apple Arcade. I've had a look through the Apple Arcade because I got it just for this, and let me tell you, there's not a whole lot on there that grabbed my attention immediately, other than this. But yeah, it's so nice to be back doing this. The last experience with this was both fun and frustrating all at once, because the game had so many bugs, really frustrating bugs, and a couple of weird design choices towards the end of the game that I remember frustrating the hell out of me. But this is it. We're back. Looking at this, I mean, the music. It's an adaptation of the theme from the previous game. My understanding is this is set after Change Your Mind. Steven is in his original outfit, but because I assume that obviously the years have not passed. This is between Change Your Mind and the movie, presumably. So he hasn't gotten that outfit yet. I haven't quite perfected where to put the microphone in relation to me playing this because it's because it's a mobile game. I can't just put my hands wherever I want them. They have to be somewhere where I can then see the screen. It's really frustrating, but that's just a practicality thing. You're gonna see me at certain points as well, in a not frustrated, but you're gonna see me in a panicked manner occasionally. I've started it by accident. I was flipping up to see I was still recording. I am. But apparently I've started the game by accident. So yeah, I'm not sure how reliable the Apple recording software is, but I guess we'll find out. So we are on Homeworld in the throne room.
And there. It's finished.
Is this fully voiced, this game? The last one was only parts of it were voiced and the rest of it was just text boxes.
Presenting Steven Universe's Era 3 rules for dismantling the Empire.
Interesting. So we're gonna see some of. Yeah, I mean, I guess at the start of the movie, he'd finished his work dismantling the Empire. So I guess it makes sense we would see that happening.
What you think?
But also, why is he presenting this to the pearls rather than to the actual diamonds? But hey, we'll go with it.
It's very nice. What do they say?
Let's see. The diamonds no longer have authority. Gem colonies are now free, independent planets. Gems must give up all weapons of war.
Interesting. Gem colonies are now free, independent planets. Something tells me that's quite important. That's going to be important.
Oh, I've already reached out to Yellow Diamond's colonies and initiated the disarming process. She ordered me to oversee it personally.
Very cool. Keeping busy.
That's great. But remember, you don't work for her anymore. You can keep helping if you want to, but it's your choice. You're all free now.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll just finish this one last thing.
Something tells me that's not going to happen.
This is all very exciting. I certainly hope nothing goes wrong.
Oh, this is so interesting because obviously she's not a pearl. We've gotten to know who her personality is. I mean, last we saw of Pink Pearl, I assume. I mean, I don't know if we glimpsed her or not in the movie. I can't remember, but she certainly the last speaking role she had was Change Your Mind. when she just returned to herself. But we don't really have a sense of her personality yet, so it's really interesting and kind of bold that this game is preempting that potential reveal in future. Let's see how it goes.
Speaking of weapons, there is still the matter of the
Oh
prisms.
dear. Yeah.
Prisms? Wait, like plural?
Yes, of course. It seems one prism was already decommissioned. That leaves 2 more still
Oh dear.
active. However, thus far, I've been unsuccessful in contacting Pyrope and Demantoid.
I see. So Pyrope and Demantoid must be related to Hessonite. So they must be kind of the same kind of gem. So Hessonite has had the original prism, lost it. First game happens, came back to Earth to get it. Second game, decommissioned or free, Light Steven, all that jazz. But there were 2 more out there with Pyrope and Demantoid who probably didn't manage to lose them. I assume they were using them to conquer and destroy all. Cool, okay.
Pyro? Demantoid?
Pyrope, Demantoid. I have to look up those gems later.
If they don't respond to our ultimatum, we could send a battalion to retrieve their prisms.
That's not in the spirit of Steven's new rules.
Yes, that's it! We'll simply destroy them to demonstrate the new guidelines for
Very good.
peace.
Very good.
No, no more force, no more destroying. Remember?
Oh, right. Then what is the solution,
Good
Steven?
question.
I think I know just the team for the
Do
job.
I get to select the team? Like, do I get to choose who comes with me immediately and then, like, build the rest of the team up? Ooh. Holy hell. No, it's the OG Steven and the Crystal Gems.
We're here.
This place certainly looks...
Completely
Fancy.
voiced still.
Come on, team. We've got 2 prisms to find.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
I remember this from Attack the Light. Okay. So I no longer have control of the characters, which doesn't immediately... I know we're a mobile game again. I understand, we've gone a step backwards, but, like, I really miss being able to bounce around as Steven. Like, I remember the amount of joy I got from just sort of jumping. Literally jumping. What have I got up here? Options. Okay. So we got our stats. I guess that's like... I can turn... Yeah, it's just sound options.
Hello there.
Cool. Charms, badges, costumes. Very cool. So each character has 3 costumes? Very interesting. I'm tapping the 2 empty spaces, I think. You can't see that. Cool. Does everyone have that?
I will fight for the place where I'm free.
Very sweet.
Yo, yo, yo.
Have they reused some of the voice samples from...
Video games.
Maybe. That might be some reused voice samples from the menus. I won't...
This calls for...
yeah, I think they've reused some of the dialogue here. Obviously, the cutscenes are a different matter. See, in the original game... well, I assume we're about to get into our first fight. Yeah. Tap sparkly things. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm less likely to get lost in this new version. Yeah, I remember all this stuff.
Hey.
Oh, so okay. So I was right. So outside of cutscenes, they'll say like, "Hey," or "I think," and then just text in boxes. That's a shame. I really thought we'd taken like one step forward at least with this game rather than steps back. But yeah, so we, it's going to be like the last one in that sense. I keep knocking the microphone because how my hands have to be to do this. This is really awkward. I'm going to have to figure out a better setup the next time I do this. Anyway, so we don't need to do that anymore. It's Era 3. We're all on the same side now. Yeah, they don't feel that way, buddy. They were made only for one purpose. Good try, Steven. Gems. Weapons. Now, for those who didn't watch my series on Save the Light, I'm bad at these games. Really bad at these games. So... Oh, God, yeah, I remember. I had to tap in time with things. Yeah, I suck at these games. Okay, here we go. I'm bad at the tactics. I'm bad at noticing details of what like a certain attacks do. I'm bad at the timings. Right. Yeah, we learned all this last time. So prepare to be frustrated with me. Not too shabby. Thank you, Amethyst. We're not in the clear yet. Got one more to do. Okay. When you're out of star points, end your turn. Okay, so we're not on a timer this time. It's like actually fully turn-based. I think the last one it was just a timer, wasn't it? Tap anywhere when you... Oh, okay. I see. Right, let's get Steven to do some. Oh, he's healing. Ah, that's unfortunate. No one needs healing in, do they? On Pearl, I guess. This is like the tutorial version of the level. Nothing to stop you, Pearl. Very good. Alright, let's, Oh, no, that's a waste. I remember Amethyst's move was like a multi... cancel. Let's do Garnet. I don't know if my tapping was on time or not there. Feedback-wise, the game isn't great for... I got to end my turn, aren't I? I don't think the last... I don't think Thingy was turn-based quite this way. I think it was all like open, like ended time attack based. But that's cool. So I'm gonna be stuck with one thing left over again if I use Garnets, unless I use 3 Garnets attacks. I suppose I could. Oh, it wouldn't matter. This thing will be dead by then. Now let's have some fun and switch it up and use Pearl. No, too late that time. Here we go. Cool. Alright. We did it. Oh, this music is all bringing back memories of the trauma of the last time I did this. Right, so it's all in a day's work, guys. Beautiful. I'm not used to not being able to move the characters around immediately when a battle ends. I remember Attack the Light being controlled like this. I assume this is one of Hessenite's relatives. Did you guys see that? Obviously. Was it something super creepy mysterious? Because if so, I'm here for it. Exactly. Let's keep moving, you two. Says Mama Pearl. Alright, Bird Mom Pearl. So,
I've got
just the one thing. Ooh, colors. Very pretty. There we go. Palacy. Alright. That's worrying that me and Amethyst had the same reaction. I mean, I went for pretty sure for Palacy, but otherwise, same response. So I assume that is the face of one of our 2 Hessenite
It's you.
sisters.
Oh, hello, giant face. Yeah, so my name is...
Interesting.
Demantoid. Who's that you're speaking to?
So the
Right, so...
green one is Demantoid? I assume the other one is the other one whose name I've forgotten already.
Oh, I'm afraid the Palace of Light is closed today, so very sorry. Goodbye!
Looks like we'll need to see ourselves in.
Have to be careful not to...
This barrier appears to be prism tech, but even more advanced than what we saw last
Really careful
time.
not to click while I'm talking, so I either while I'm talking or they're talking. So I don't want to skip the dialogue because I've moaned enough about the fact the whole game isn't like that. So I definitely am not allowed to skip any fully voiced dialogue now. But also, I don't want to talk over it either, for the same reason.
I'm not sure how we're going to unlock this.
Maybe we can ask this guy?
Is that right, Steven?
Steven, that your old prism?
No way! What are you doing here, little buddy? I thought you went off to see the world. Not this world, of course. The other one. You know, Earth.
Great.
Oh, you want to show us something?
Well, he's definitely going to become Light Steve again. Oh,
Wow! Is this the new
got its own form. That's adorable. Look at that thing. That's very cute. Okay, I'm very much on board with this, because one, it'll get me out of the habit of calling it Light Steven. But yeah, I like it. That's very cute. Very, very cute.
What's it saying, Steven?
The Prism just chose a name.
Oh, I don't have to call it Prism either.
Everyone, meet George.
Wasn't expecting George, but cool. George the Prism. Sweet.
You look so great. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, that was a cute little face it
That's
just
my
pulled.
boy right there.
Oh, I did the thing where I talked over the voice acting.
Welcome to the team, George.
Oh, I get to play as George this time? Or is George more of a support unit thing, like a healer type? Then again, that was Steven's role in the first game. Oh.
Well, I guess he needs to rest.
And we need
Alright. You have to forgive me if I'm a little bit sniffly, by the way. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. It's like the third one I've had in like 2 weeks.
That worked out.
It's cold being run down. And it ain't fun. So, we have George on the team. Or sort of on the team, in the backpack. I'm not sure how that's going to play into battle
Cheeseburger backpack.
stuff. Questy things. Oh, Chroma's back. Ugh, alright. Just have nightmares about fishing for, I think it was yellow Chroma or orange Chroma that I was missing last time. Alright, we can tap stuff. Oh, I need to think more about... Yeah, cool. I need to remember more about tapping stuff, because I know I remember in the last game, and you guys can't see, but I'm currently tapping all over the screen. Just like... In the last game I remember there was like hidden shit. It wasn't always like visually indicated where it was. But you'd like tap on like a random seeming like background pillar and like an item would fall out of it. More light losers. Steven, where's our new secret weapon? Well, let's learn how this mechanic works. He is adorable. Look at his little face. So he doesn't want to fight unless he has to. It's okay, George. No, you don't want to be a weapon anymore. You don't have to. And then you're going to be a big help in other important ways. No big, we got this. Sweet. Oh, okay. So, the Steven I haven't... Oh, I'm definitely having to use Garnet for some reason. It's some sort of tutorial-y thing. Yeah, still bad at that. See what bar and that will happen. Cool, I've got 3 left, so let's just use Pearl to hopefully finish the job. Boom.
We've been through a lot together, backpack. Let's try
Alright.
this.
Well, glad I picked that up. Otherwise it would have made me use a cookie cat. I don't need to use... Okay. No. Back, cancel that. We've got Pearl. We might as well use the 3. Okay, timing's not as bad as they have been in past games. I no longer have anything to do, so end turn, let them do their thing. Oh, I didn't even try to defend then. I forgot defending was a thing. Oh. So, finish this one off. And then, I assume... Oh, look at that. Good stuff. We did do it, guys. Yeah. Oh, I want to use the cookie cat to heal I'm gonna heal myself.
Guys, how about this?
I would have saved that, but hey, game tutorials in that. I wasn't sure I was actually gonna go that direction, but cool. No, Steven would react like that for sure. True. How could you? Yeah, he gets very jazzed over video gamey things. Oh, cool. They're replacing the items I just lost to the tutorial. So, up or oh. See, this is it's tempting to just keep going this way. Oh, there's a warp pad. Come in handy later. Alright, thanks game for the hint that I was going the wrong way. You can come back to this part later. And then a wink. Let's see what's over here. Anything exciting? Whatever that is.
Am I missing something here? Let's do it to it.
Yes, Steven?
Yes.
What up?
Okay.
No can do.
Nothing that way. And for those wondering, because you can't see, it's stretchy. I wish there was a way to turn it on. In some mobile games, when you tap, there's like a little marker to indicate you just tapped there, and then it's recognized that. There isn't here, so it's just like you guys don't know what I'm doing. But when I like, you can see obviously the item in the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'm trying to see if I can tap that from where I am, or if it's an area I get to go to later. I guess it's an area I get to go to later, because it's literally here.
Another refresh.
Another link.
Hey, George. Could you lend us a hand?
I feel like I'm going to need keys somehow. I don't know why I suspect that this time, but I just don't think this is going to work. I'm going to need to go fetch some stuff. Yeah, shocker.
Oh, it's okay, little buddy.
I mean,
Thanks for trying.
it's not like I saw the giant keyholes or anything.
This barrier is more fortified than the last. We'll need to find keys to unlock it.
Sure.
Ugh, keys? That's always so much work.
Unless... Got it. There she is. I've accessed a back door into her transmissions. I'm en route to Crystal System Colony 215.
What is happening?
Phase 1 is underway. CSC-215. It's a mining colony on a small moon, one of Yellow's. Pretty remote from the looks of it.
If we can't proceed further into the palace, we must pursue Demantoid directly.
I see.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this show on the road.
So, I mean, the game isn't exactly being subtle about this. It seems like the keys are not something I collect now for this first section of the game. There's something I'm gonna have to collect, obviously, for. I do like that you can just travel around really quickly through that mechanic. I need more intel on Demantoid. Who knew? Oh. Pearl's doing something different. Losing a Pearl. Hope we gain a friend. Yes, please. Who are we gonna go fetch?
On to the next one.
I didn't see. So if, I should really clarify. Actually, I haven't seen much of this game prior to playing it. There's, I think.
Gems. Form up and roll out.
So to clarify, I saw the original trailer they released for this months ago. Didn't really know what Apple Arcade was. Kind of forgot it existed. And then found out that was reminded a couple weeks back that this game was still in development. I was like, oh yeah, that's the thing that was happening. Cool. And then obviously a fairly big reminder here. I'm going to paranoidly check that my phone's still recording. Yes, it is. Oh, that pauses the game. There you go. I lost track of my own thoughts then. That's not good. Oh yeah, so I was reminded it existed just yesterday, like when it released, basically. So here I am trying to make this video, but like, when I downloaded it, I saw a screen grab as on the Apple Arcade like thing of it, and it looked like Lapis was playable. But I think I may have already known that from the initial trailer. that's about it. So the reason I'm assuming Lapis is that, but I don't know anything else about this game or if they've changed any of the mechanics or anything like that. So we're going to be learning together. A fork in the road of sorts, I think. I'm pretty sure I can go down. Ah, well that has immediately answered that question.
Lapis, you came!
Hey guys. Sorry I'm late.
Awesome.
Looking forward to helping out this time.
A little subtle dig at the fact that she was in the last game. They're like, hey, do you want to help us save the world? She's like, nah, I'm good. Great.
Hooray for friends!
Cool. So, do we head down? Screw it. Oh, so, yeah, this looks like more forks, so maybe there's just like a dead end here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I can pick up some. So I have to be on the same level as the thing I'm collecting if I'm collecting things.
Ready when you
Cool.
are.
So that's a lesson learned. Right, where do we go? I guess straight into a battle. Let's see what Lapis can do. I genuinely don't know. So it's interesting these guys have 3 costumes each because like some of these characters only have 2 looks that I'm aware of. Like, right, what's this?
Here I go.
Oh, that's a new mechanic. What does that do? Oh, her move is like location based, so you've got to do a swapsies. I see, because from down at the bottom that move wouldn't have hit anything. Right. I'm with you. I'm with you, game. Alright, let's let Garnet finish this one off. I know Amethyst isn't getting much play right now, and I guess you guys are probably frustrated by that, but like, I had this recurring problem in the last game. I timed that okay. Oh my god, maybe I'm not as terrible at timing as I thought. Not a fan of getting it. Yeah, well. We had this problem when I played this the last time. Oh, I have to tap the formation button again. Tap Lapis. Swap it with that.
Lapis,
Damn tutorials, man. You can hide from enemies by moving away from them for 1 turn. For 1 turn, this character will not be directly targeted. Okay, and that's free to do. You gain threat by moving closer to the enemies. This character is more likely to be targeted. That's an interesting tactic. The formation burn is free to use, but can only be used once per turn. Okay, so I was wondering whether there was going to be some sort of limit on that, or just jot them all around. And so yeah, so that whole threat thing, I didn't realize was a thing last time. You know what? Actually, no, cancel that. And what happened was to get. Wait. No! I accidentally entered the turn when I didn't mean to. That's okay. I'll finish them off next because I'll have like a ton of those stars. Sweet. Okay. How do I? Can I aim this? So that's what I was trying to do, and it doesn't seem. I guess I can't aim it. Unless I put her in Steven's position.
unstuff coming through.
There we go. Okay. Understanding. Cool. So basically in the original game, I basically used Amethyst a ton right up front because she had this, obviously this really kind of overpowered attack that would hurt multiple people in one go. And basically the enemies started really targeting her, and I didn't realize that they were programmed to do that. She's kind of a wasted move right now. Lapis? That'll... See, I feel like that would hit, but it's not flashing to indicate it's gonna be hit. Oh no, they got hit. Cool. I got whatever that is. Go friendship bracelet. Go glow bracelet thing. So Amethyst started getting targeted by everything, and then I was baffled because I was an idiot for like so many like levels. Like, why is Amethyst dying every, you know, every? It's because I was heavily using it, and they were heavily attacking her as a result. So that
Oh yeah,
that's
a
one
key.
of those 3 keys we needed. I'm guessing. I'm hoping. No, maybe not. No, probably just a key for this level because it's like green and shit. Okay, yeah, there you go. Specifically for this level. This means though, I should go backwards because that means the other path that was down there that I didn't explore is probably a collectible of some sort. Because this key, you know, the key thing seems like that's going to be like progression, whereas this feels like battle, but for what? For what? Nothing. There's nothing down here. There's no goodies down here, game. Where are my goodies? Right. first things first, that's an immediate swap I have to make
Yo,
because,
Steven, tag me in.
and I'm about to, I'm aware that what I'm essentially doing here is creating the same problem again that I had previously, which is, I was too late, damn. Which is making Amethyst the threat again. By making her, which is, you know, the reason I overused her last time was for the same reason I thought not overusing her, but using her here was a good idea, was because she's essentially, timing, boom, she is essentially the best at helping sort of do the initial, oh, damn, the best at doing the initial sort of attack, because she gets, you know, she can attack multiple baddies at the one time, so, oh, I see. You reposition it by tapping on the different guys. Cool. So how do I... There it is. Fantastic. Come on, Garnet. Show us what you got. It looks like Steven's attack costs 2, which I'm a little disappointed in because in the last... Oh, it's just only a heal so far, though. He hasn't actually got any attacks, which is why I've probably not been bothering with him. Oh, I should look at health, actually, shouldn't I? Oh, dear. Is that... Up there, is that health? Oh, we're in trouble. Garnet is at least. Yeah, dear lord. Okay, so next move, I know what I need to do. Just, yep. And then with my remaining teamwork bar, tap any time to use a powerful ability. I don't want to do it now. I want to... Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Don't make me use it now. I want to save it. This battle's won. Tutorials suck. That's the thing. Right. So I can make 2 people do a team move. Now, if the last game is anything to go by, it's pointless putting people together that don't have a fusion, because they do a double team attack, which is probably going to look pretty cool. I will try all the various combos as we go, but I'm going to go for a fusion, right? So do I want to see Sunstone, or do I want to see Smoky Quartz? I want to see Sunstone, because Sunstone is... Oh, what's happening here? Wait, what's... I don't know what's happening. So that wasn't the friendship meter? Oh, I've done something. I've misunderstood something quite severely here. Alright, well, we'll come back to that, whatever I just did. Well, I know what it did. I mean, it obviously brought out George and healed, but it's not really what I was going for. Go straight for Garnet again. What is wrong with you? You've got a real... Bug up you better about Garnet. Let's see. Let's do swapsies here. And... Oh, totally mistimed that. When will I learn with these sort of things? I mean, it worked, it's fine, but like, I should learn never to do it on the first shot. Let it go a couple times so I get the sense of the speed. Like, sometimes I get excited when I'm like, yeah, I can get this straight away. No, of course you can't. I don't know how fast it's going, you moron. Right. Anything I can tap here? Tapping, tapping, tapping to indicate tapping. So listeners and viewers know what I'm doing. Cool. Right, let's head through, let's head through where the green door was. Oh, okay, now a rainbowy key, that's probably a key for the big door. There you go. Steven knows. Tap the sparkly thing. Done and done. No offense, George. What do you say, Steve-O? Should head back to that crazy old palace? Well... Yeah, I mean, only on the basis of... Only the basis of there's no point in staying here, and that seemed to be my 2 options. You're burning me out so hard right now. Okay, cool. I'm sure I'll find the other 2 soon. Let's keep going. Oh, we can keep going through here. Oh no, we go to... So we found everything? 100%! Boom! Ooh, here we go. Right, I see. I see. 3 planets, each planet with several stages. Okay, let's do this.
On to the next one.
It's like a blessing and a curse, this premise of like having...
Burritos before warping was a bad idea.
I'm sure that's another sentence I'm gonna hear more times than I need to. I haven't heard Steven say any of his like really irritating repeated backpack phrases from the last one yet. They didn't start irritating, but after a while they got pretty irritating. Oh, there you go. So he's gotten Lapis into RPGs too. Oh, was swords or spiky hair, but otherwise pretty similar. That's fair. You're speaking my language right now. Cool. Well, good. Tapping, tapping, tapping.
Let's do it to it.
So listeners know what I'm just checking. There's nothing I can interact with here. Cool. Oh, so that you thought you escaped me, Cookie Cat, but I caught you. I see you. I have no idea what the resolution of this is going to look like when I actually like get the footage onto a computer and onto YouTube. But we'll have a play. We'll see what it looks like. So there's a. So I'm guessing this way. Oh. Tapping, tapping. Oh, didn't mean to slide. It's very sensitive. That. Oh. All right. Wasn't hoping to get into a battle this soon, but that's cool.
Yo, Steamin', tag me in.
See, now interestingly, you would think, yeah, that'll do. Too late. Says who? That was perfect. That definitely wasn't. And on the last couple of, the first move I've made in the last couple is bringing Amethyst to the front for a double attack like that. And what I found interesting is they have been focusing on Garnet. Okay, this time they went for, this time they have gone for Amethyst, but Garnet again. I guess she's the other one that's been on the offensive. Oh, far too soon. Oh well. Should still do a reasonable amount of damage, and we've still got 2. Yeah, should we finish it off? Or is that attack a bit much for what's left? That doesn't matter anyway. It's not really a complicated fight, is it? Be gone. Right, and then tap. Now that was a nice detail. I sneezed just after it, and I'm glad I didn't sneeze during. I caught the timing for the defense to reduce the attack, and Amethyst shapeshifted into a little shield. What a nice little detail that is. How cool is that? Very neat. Lanky. Oh, missed the timing on that. I'll be honest with you, my eyes have gone a bit watery, which isn't helping matters. I guess we could swap seats here, and that would allow me to do a 3-er. I'm determined to get good at this. Oh, close, but probably no cigar, right? Like, I don't think that got me any extra. We did a lot of damage. That's a really powerful move. Give me a Cookie Cat. That's a great move. It requires a little bit of juggling the characters around, but I don't see any harm in doing that. If I'm allowed to just do that consequence free. Okay, another green door. So let's see what's in there. Oh, Steven's actually gone over to that one. Normally,
That's a keeper.
Golf Quest Mini, a mini golf RPG that appeals to both casual and core players. Oh, it's a badge. I'll equip that, and then you get plus defense. Cool. Charm. Weren't they called badges in the last one?
Should I try
Or
and
badges
badge,
are-
maybe unlock a
badges
few
are different.
upgrades?
Okay.
This is just
Unlike
the best.
badges, you can find duplicates. Charms. Different stats, look out for the stronger versions. Right. Tap here again to return. So let's have a gander at this system a
We
little
can
bit
do
closer.
this
So
together.
you got 3 slots, it looks like, for charms, and 1 slot for badges. Oh no. Oh, you only got 1 slot for badges. Looks like you can unlock a second. You keep them all here, and then you can drag them over. You can't see where I'm tapping. You keep them all in this big box here and slide them over to the bar here, and there's that big obvious empty space underneath the first one. This pack is equipped. Oh, it's like a skill tree. Is that instead of the stat building?
Hey,
Yo, yo, yo.
I will fight for the place where I'm free.
Hey, it's my page.
Cool. They've definitely added a bunch. So no criticisms. If they're already using some, they're also adding a bunch, building up a little library of voices. I don't know if we'll get another one of these now. I think this is probably this will probably end up being the last one of these. I think it's weird these games have been so many different platforms. That's what's I think throwing people. I'd say. So you feel like if you've got the ability to play one, you should really be able to play the others. I'm gonna make my traditional first move now. What has become my traditional first move. Well, that's gonna have the same effect either way, isn't it? When I do that, is that no? Oh, boom! Got a perfect second little mini strike. Now we'll take out you. You seem more dangerous. I haven't actually looked at the numbers on these attacks. I should really be focusing on that so I can get a sense of what attacks do more damage early. Probably give me an advantage, but I haven't yet done that. But I need to keep an eye on which of the enemies is doing more damage. See, what was that total? That's really hard to keep track of because it's just the ones. Like, I don't... So I know that one does 6, but how many is the other one doing before I'm... 6 or 7 from those guys, depending on the character they attack, I assume. You know what? No, I think the move here is actually... I can finish this one off with that. A little overkill, considering how much health they probably had left, which was not much. But okay. Oh yeah, no more juice. I've forgotten the word for when it's not. I guess real time. So this is turn-based rather than real-time, I guess. But I always feel like real-time implies like a sort of a Kingdom Hearts-esque where you're actually out and about. It's third-person sort of action RPG thing. Cool. Yes. You could tell how much I tried. I was really concentrating on that. We did it. Cool. Alright, Steven's gonna level up. What does that give me? A new ability? Shield throw. Okay, an actual attack. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you, Steven. You are now infinitely more useful to me. Attack +1, HP +1, defense +1, luck +1. Cool. I see you. I see you. Little starfruit thingy. Okay, so we can go back a little bit on ourselves. Oh, a new type of enemy. Alright, so now is a chance to test out... No, cancel. Oh, cool. Okay, good. So, I didn't like that Steven didn't have a... Okay. Interesting. So I didn't like this that we didn't have... Because one of the benefits in the... I'm going to get rid of this guy quick, because I think this guy's going to have the most ability to hurt me. I don't trust this guy at all. In a murder mystery, he's basically a butler. Like I think you did it. In the last game, Steven had a 1... Oh. I do not trust that. He's setting up for an attack. I wonder, can Steven's shield catch him up there? Will that be enough?
I'm up. Shield.
No, it wasn't. Tell what we need to do now.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah, absolutely. Boom. Figured it out. And we still have... So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So Steven was really handy for situations like this, where you have 1 star left and you don't want to waste it. Not that you'd be wasting it, I suppose, because you'd always get to use it the next turn. But you want to, you want to get as much damage per turn as you can. So that was kind of like the easy answer. You know, get them before they get you, man. I don't want to got. I don't want to get got. I had to clear so many photos and videos off this phone to make space for this recording. Like the game is only like a gig, but I freed up like 20 gig on my phone just to leave like a year's worth of pictures. It was like 28 gig, ridiculous. Oh wow. Oh, damn. So we've had Square It Up, obviously, in the last game. What's this one gonna be called? You are Steven. Steven, be careful. Yeah, being New Paradise never seems to go well for us. I will now give you what you deserve. There's no need for that. Let's just take this. Colony 215 Outpost K3. Salute. Oh, because Steven's a diamond. And like everyone knows that now. Of course. I'm honored to receive you, new leader, Steven. Of course, this is the first time he's met a Peridot since being outed as a diamond. Of course it makes sense that they would respond that way. I'm not really a leader, of course. He doesn't want to take that. He doesn't want that responsibility. I think he's had enough responsibility for a lifetime, to be quite honest with you. The workers of this colony have diligently studied your broadcast every solar cycle. Oh, Demantoid blacklisted all channels from home while trying to stop the message getting out. And banned speaking of you entirely. Now that I think about it, whoops. Yeah, very good. Where can we find Demantoid? I'm afraid that sort of knowledge greatly exceeds my position. Very good. I knocked my mic again. So sorry if you guys keep hearing that. It's just because I'm not... So when I played last time, I'd keep the control underneath the mic in my hands, but I could look up at my TV screen for... And I don't have an adapter, so I can send my... maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need like an adapter so I can put my the image from my phone onto my TV, like a HDMI adapter of some sort. I'm sure that sort of thing exists. Anyway, so sorry for that if you keep hearing a little thump noise when I knock the mic. You might not be hearing it at all, and it might be just me just getting paranoid. Speaking of, I'm going to check this is still recording in a second because I really don't trust this recording software on the iPhone. I'm just in charge of continue pressing these buttons here. Don't sweat it. Hang there, Perry pal. Yes, my Steven. Very good. Very good. So, you wish to converse with me again, new leader Steven? Then I must honor you once again. Humble salute. That won't be necessary. Salute! That looks great. Thanks. I'm assuming if I click again, it's going to do the same thing. Yeah, okay. We're in a little NPC loop. Cool. That means move on, basically. So that's what the game is telling me. I'm just going to tap around a little bit in case there's any hidden goodies I'm missing. So far, all the goodies that have been actually clickable have been, like, properly clickable. So there's not been any of that, like, hidden jargon where, like, you can't see it, like, kind of unfairly. Like, it's all stuff you can spot. To actually say, I suppose to save me the effort of, I guess, of...
That's a hard no.
What's a hard no? Oh, the chasm.
What if I could?
Right. Yeah, so the game must have thought I was trying
That's a hard no.
I see. There we go. Yeah, so far everything's been visible, which is nice, actually, from a game design perspective. It means I probably don't actually have to waste as much of my time just, like, randomly tapping on rocks, hoping that something's going to fall out of them. I'm probably still going to do that, though. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, boo. Yeah. So, okay, so we're finding these keys really quickly. So I was thinking the whole game was going to be tracking down these 3 keys and then going back there for the boss fight. But it looks like that door, the rainbow door, we're going to pass through that pretty early on in this game. Because we've already got 2 of the 3 keys and we're only on the 2nd level. So maybe there are more doors. More doors that need more keys. Stage 1, 2. And we got everything. 100%. Boom. Take it. So this might be a good place to stop for the first one. 1 key left to find, and then presumably we go back to, there you go, like a rainbow key left to find. Can I tap on the others and see what's there now? Alright, I'm going to head there.
On to the next one.
So I'm like there. So, we're going to leave it here.
I'm ready when you
1 key left to find, presumably, in this level, it looked like. Then we head back to the rainbow door. I guess there's some other cutscene and then some other fetch quest for us to go on through all the other levels to progress even further. Yeah, I'm in. I can't wait. So far, so good. I like the. I miss being able to freely move around, but at the same time, it's actually really, really slick to just be able to swish your way through the how quickly you can backtrack and go forward. It's kind of yeah. I feel like it's gonna make this experience a lot more pleasant. Although I can't bounce Steven around while I'm talking like this, which is what I used to like to do, just like sort of have him jump about because it was the funnest thing to watch him jump in that. He had such a happy jump in that last game. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. But so far so good. I'm in. Hopefully you're in. And I'll see you guys next time on Dan Plays Save the Light.